Join me in my weekly CR blog. Hello. Happy Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. I just realized that I think I forgot to do the video. I did the video, but I think I forgot to edit and post it last week. You know where I'm going. I'm going to celebrate recovery. But I'm sitting here in a parking lot close to CR. I've had such a headache today. And even though it was kind of fun in a way, trying on a wedding dress and trying on my mother-in-law dress that she's gonna wear for the wedding, and she was looking at the wedding dress, and it was kind of fun and all that stuff today, but somehow it had been a draining week since last week. And I want to be excited today to go, which I am. I'm very happy and I'm very excited, but I am really struggling right now to go there and park and get out of the car. So I kept on going, and I parked in an area close by. And the enemy, and I hate to give it any what's the word that I'm looking. I hate to give it any honors, right? Accolades. But the struggle we go through every Tuesday, everyone at CR and the 12 steppers, and it's clearly because once we heal, right, our hurts, our habits and hang-ups, and we become better and we continue our transformation, we are already a threat, right, to the enemy. We are a major threat. We are prayer warriors. We're there for each other. We're praying for each other. We're supporting each other through prayers. And it doesn't want it. So I took some medication before leaving the house. I'm going to wait for a few minutes. I'm going to pray. I'm going to listen to some worship music, and I'm going to give some time to myself with the Lord, quietly, privately, right here in my car. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Sometimes we need it. Sometimes we need that space. Even though I spend the time with the Lord every morning, I would like to say uninterrupted, but who am I kidding? So anyways, best place to be on a Tuesday night is at Celebrate Recovery, and that would never change. And I will let you know how it went. It should be a testimony today, so I am definitely looking forward to it and see what the Lord's message is for me. So I'll let you know. The sun's coming out. That means I have to move because I don't want to get the sun hit me. I love the sun, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'll circle back later on this afternoon, tonight, after I leave. Blessings. Well, it's 9:12. Heading home. It was a testimony of one of our own. We're still having issues with the sound and the microphones and sound system, and I wish I could just buy a new system so we don't have to struggle every week. But that's a lot of money. But anyways, next week I'm gonna be doing sound, which I'm not sure how much sound, given that the system keeps breaking up, right? But bueno, the Lord will provide and will guide, and I am just happy that I'll be able to help and serve as much as I can with whatever it is that we can. But today was we talked about our second half, our second 1/3. Remember I was telling you? So there's a few of us ladies, and it's just the testimony. First of all, today listening to this gentleman talk about, and he made a good point, and I didn't realize that when you are in a depression, right, in a depressed state, that affects your memory. I didn't even think about it, and that makes so much sense. There was a time a couple of years back that I thought something was wrong with me, and the doctors were scaring me that I was having epileptic attacks and things like that, and it wasn't any of that. It's just that I was going through a lot of stress, a lot of issues. My dad was sick, was in an ALF, and he was getting sicker and sicker, and I had to deal with all of the struggles and everything with him, and that put a lot of toll on me, put a lot of stress on my health. But anyways, we discussed our second half, right? Our second of the 1/3. So it was from my age 20 to 39, but talking about whatever it is that we remember. And next week will be, I guess, the final third, which will be whatever until today. So anyways, it's just amazing the sisterhood that we have, how we all come together and we can relate, or we can be sympathetic towards others' pain. That wasn't the word that this person used in the testimony, but it's true that coming to CR, you learn to see other people and their pain, and sometimes it's not comparison, right? We're not comparing our pain or hurts with somebody else's. That's not what we're doing. But we can sometimes see ourselves, and sometimes we know we've been there, or sometimes we may be there, but you see how they overcame a lot of the issues, and that gives you that hope that is so important. So anyways, I'll check tomorrow. If I didn't do the video from last week, then I'll be posting last week and this week. So anyways, have an amazing, blessed night. Until next time, be blessed.